One cannot really in any meaningful way discuss the year 2012 and its prophecies if one were to separate the fact that the Earth has been in a full-blown ascension since the early days of February 2005. Because of that ascension, absolutely everything has changed. The Hopis gave the prophecies that in fact man would be so scarce upon the earth and that the floodings would take place and all these things would happen. Did it? Yes, it did. In August of 2005, a most extraordinary event happened when most people were not even aware of it. The earth separated the way an egg would separate its yolk and its white part. So you would separate an egg. That's exactly what happened to the actual planet. The old earth stayed behind. Very few of us stayed on that old earth. It is true, man was very scarce indeed. One of the races that chose to stay on the old earth were the Sasquatch, or as they are properly called, the Andazi. We, on the other hand, ascended with the earth and eventually ascended through the sun, something that has been done for eons and eons of existence with races in the solar system in which we are. When they reach a level where they outgrow the solar system, the race ascended through the sun. This, however, was the first time that a planet ascended through the sun. It happened and man was kept in a cocoon that was like a hologram and never knew what occurred. Only the other races that live in the more etheric realms were aware of this. And I walked shoulder by shoulder with a team of approximately 10 of them during those months. The prophecies that I gave for a very long time was that, for example, in 2005, there would have been huge riots in Los Angeles, earthquake, burning of the city itself, repercussions with racialism, and so forth. Multiple prophecies. In 2011, I foresaw a very strong probability of a third world war. This we went through. All these things and prevented them one by one by one. Because at the end of 2012, we were in fact in the end of 2005. So in other words, 2011 was passed towards the fall of 2005. And by the end of 2005, we were at the end of 2012. And a huge escalating ascension began, and life did indeed change forever. Always, the prophecies said it would, it did. But, my beloved light family, the bottom line of it is that all these scary prophecies and so forth, they have already either happened to the old earth, or they are in fact totally prevented. I had a most extraordinary situation happen in early September of 2006, when the Mother of all creation sent me back in time to the old earth. The old earth was brought forward and in fact united with our earth. So there's no longer a very, very sad, lonely old earth sitting somewhere in empty space, because all of the cosmos followed the earth, which is the densest level of existence where all true change begins, followed the earth in its ascension. It was like going back to hell. I came out of that experience, the people on the earth, which was barren, looked like Neanderthal-like people. There was a very coarseness to their features because for them, many millions of years had passed, because at the low levels, time passes slowly. For us, it had been a matter of a few years. They had different types of features, and you will spot some of them in the street. Elongated top lip, very sort of flattened, coarse nose and bone features. They look different. and you can see that they have suffered. This is the result of the remnants of humanity that stayed on the old earth that have since joined us. There is no need to be scared of 2012. Believe me, we have long since passed it. Our calendar is totally incorrect, and in addition to that, in October of 2007, time collapsed entirely. There is no longer time. Very good news. Let the fearmongers do their talking. But unless one is at the epicenter where change happens every day, how would they know that that which once was true and a very real probability has ceased to be?